Navigating the intricate dance of attraction can be both exhilarating and perplexing, especially when the object of your affection is an older, more experienced woman. Their confidence and depth can be incredibly alluring, but understanding the subtle cues they employ requires a keen eye and an open heart. Drawing from personal experiences and shared stories, let's delve into the unmistakable signs that an older woman is interested in you, and how you can respond to cultivate a meaningful connection. 1. She reaches out first and keeps the conversation alive. When I was in my early 50s, I found myself completely drawn to a woman nearly 10 years older than me. What stood out wasn't just her charm, it was the way she made an effort. She would be the one to send the first message, usually something thoughtful like an article she thought I would enjoy, or a quick check-in asking how my day was going. This wasn't just courtesy, it was consistency, intent. When an older woman takes the lead in starting and maintaining conversation, it's because she values your connection and wants it to grow. Return the energy. Ask about her thoughts. Share stories. Invite depth. When both people participate, intimacy becomes inevitable. 2. She makes time for you. No matter how busy life gets, older women are often juggling full plates, careers, family, personal goals. Yet I remember dating a woman who ran her own business and still carved out time to see me, even if it was just for a quick coffee between meetings. That time felt sacred, like she was telling me, without words, that I mattered. If she's willing to rearrange her schedule or squeeze you in, believe me, she's interested. Don't waste the opportunity. Be present. Be punctual, acknowledge the effort, and let her know how much you appreciate that she made space for you in her life. 3. She gives you her full attention. There is something incredibly seductive about being seen, truly seen, by someone who listens with their entire body. If an older woman leans in during conversation, locks eyes, and responds with genuine curiosity, she's telling you, I'm here, I care. I remember the way one woman would focus entirely on what I was saying, ignoring everything else around her. In those moments, I felt heard in a way that few people ever made me feel. Give that energy back. Listen deeply. Ask follow-up questions. Let her know that her stories and thoughts matter just as much to you. 4. She compliments you with meaning. A compliment from an older woman often goes deeper than "you look good." It's more thoughtful, more personal. One woman told me she admired how I handled a particularly difficult family situation. It wasn't about surface-level praise, it was recognition of character. If she takes the time to acknowledge something unique about you, especially your personality or values, she's noticing you in all the right ways. Accept it with grace, and don't be afraid to offer your own compliments. Notice her energy, her style, her intelligence. Let her know you see her. 2. 5. She initiates physical contact. Whether it's a light touch on the arm during a conversation or standing just a bit closer than necessary, physical cues are powerful. I remember a woman who would gently rest her hand on my knee when we laughed together. It felt natural, warm, and intentional. These moments of touch are small, but they say a lot. They reveal comfort, chemistry, and a desire for closeness. Be open to it. If it feels right, respond in kind. A soft touch on the lower back, a hand on hers. Physical connection builds intimacy before words ever do. 6. She opens up about her past. When an older woman shares her vulnerabilities, her heartbreaks, her fears, her dreams, she is offering you a key to her inner world. I will never forget the quiet evening when a woman I was dating spoke about starting over after a major life upheaval. Her voice trembled at times, but she didn't hold back. That honesty created a bond between us that nothing else could. Listen without trying to fix. Share your own stories. Vulnerability begets vulnerability, and together it builds the kind of trust that real love is built on. 7. She teases you with a smile. Playful teasing is one of the oldest flirtation tricks in the book, and it still works beautifully. A woman who teases you about your coffee addiction or your habit of always losing your keys is doing more than joking. She's building a language between the two of you. I once dated someone who teased me about the number of jackets I owned, and made it feel like an inside joke only we shared. That kind of connection lingers. Tease back, but gently. Keep it light, affectionate, and always respectful. Playfulness is a dance, and when done right, it keeps the spark alive. 8. She mentions the future with you in it. If she casually says, "We should try that new sushi place next month," or mentions a vacation she'd love to take with you someday, she's giving you more than ideas, she's giving you a vision. One woman I dated suggested we take a weekend cooking class together. It was subtle, but clear. She wanted more shared moments. Show excitement. Lean into the possibilities. Suggest your own future plans. Mutual visioning is a soft form of commitment. It means you're not just a now, you're a maybe. And maybe is where love begins. 9. She introduces you to the people who matter. Being introduced to her friends, her family, or even just her favorite co-workers is a big deal. It means she's proud of you and wants to integrate you into her life. I felt deeply honored the first time I was invited to a birthday dinner where her sister and best friend were present. It wasn't just about the dinner, it was about being part of her world. Be warm, be yourself, and most importantly, be respectful of her people. If they like you, chances are she'll feel even more secure in her feelings for you. 10. She expresses affection in her own way. Not everyone says "I love you" right away, or ever, but affection has many languages. Maybe she brings your favorite pastry without being asked. Maybe she leaves a note on your windshield. Maybe she checks in when she knows you've had a tough day. One woman I dated remembered I loved a particular author and surprised me with a signed copy of his book. That single act spoke volumes. Pay attention. Learn how she shows love, and reflect it back. Everyone has a different love language, and when you learn hers, and let her learn yours, you build something real. Being with an older woman can be an emotionally rich, sexually magnetic, and deeply fulfilling experience. They often know who they are, what they want, and how to build something lasting. But you have to be ready to show up fully, because that is what they deserve. If you recognize these signs, don't hesitate. Lean in, flirt back, ask her out. Be bold, but be sincere, because when an older woman likes you, she's not playing games, she's inviting you into something real. And trust me, when you step into that space with openness and authenticity, the connection you build might just be the one you've been waiting for.